Before starting the video, subscribe to, yeah, you know who to subscribe to, right? Hey guys, uploading a video after a long time. Let's get right to it. Drawing tattoos is easy, but in order to achieve a tattoo that is cool looking, you have to follow a few steps. They are: always start with the same type of shape. As you can see, I've done here. I've started with a broad base and tapered towards the end. And the second rule is that don't put too many spikes in one shape. Then you will end up with something looking like this, and that doesn't look good at all. The third step is never go too small with the shapes, and never draw different types of shapes. As you can see, this trident like shape over here, it is broad on both sides, but both these shapes are tapering towards the end, and that is not at all looking good. So now I'll show you an example by drawing one with ballpoint pens on my hand. And why I'm drawing with a ballpoint pen is because permanent tattoos, if the ink is not, what can I say, is not sterile, it can cause serious harm or infections. And if the pH of the ink is too high or too low, it can burn your hand and cause rashes and skin diseases. Hence, ballpoint pen, it can wash off with just one rub of hand sanitizer on it. Or if you don't want to wash it off, it I assure you that it will go away in within a week. So let's start now. Now first, let's go with a easy one, a simple skull. The first thing for a skull you have to do is draw a small arc like this. This is the head and the forehead. Then go inside the arc and then come out and then come down again like this. These will be the cheekbones and the upper jaw. Now draw another arc that joins these two lines. Now that the outline of the skull is ready, we have to draw the teeth. For the teeth, you can just draw either squares, curve the edges of the square just a little bit to make it look realistic. So as you can see, we have drawn the teeth. Now where two teeth meet the gum, draw a line like this and draw it quickly. Then wet your finger and then spread it upwards. Now you have to do the same thing with the entire of the skull. Just don't draw these lines. I'll show you. This gives it a 3D effect. And if your finger catches ink, don't worry. Just apply some hand sanitizer on the finger and it will go. Now that we have completed shading the skull, we can draw the eyes and nose now. First always draw the nose. Draw slanting line like this. Then draw another one on the opposite side. And then just draw a power symbol. The power company. Now we can draw the eyes. Always try to draw the eyes like they're a bit angry, because that will give it a cool effect. Now, and as you can see, now I've drawn both the eyes. Now just I have to modify the nose a bit. So now I purposefully darkened the eyes more than the outline of the skull, because now if you make this mistake, you can again shade it more, and this time you don't even need to use your finger. Just hold the pen far away from the tip and just. Now the first tattoo is complete. You can draw this if you are going to a Halloween party or a birthday party or any occasion. Now let's move on to a bit more complex tattoo. Now I know what you're thinking, that why did I draw this skull out upside down? If I show someone, they are just going to see a upside down skull. That is because you can now do a mirror effect to the tattoo. What I mean is that you can draw another skull like this, just like this one, but upside down from your perspective. I'll show you how to do it. Now, again, draw a curved line like this. Then, as I said, come inside the curve like that. Then again come out, and now you form the jaw. Now let's draw the teeth. Even draw sharp ones like a monster or something, like I'm doing over here. Now, if you want to save your efforts of, or if you don't want to ink your finger, then you can just shade it with this pen directly. Now, let's again draw the nose. And there are the eyes. You can see how it's turning out now. You can also draw a complete skull tattoo. I mean, many skulls on a single tattoo. I've drawn just two, but I'll show you how to do that in my next video. Another key rule that I forgot to mention in the shapes tutorial is that always draw the shapes parallel to each other. Now, I'm going to draw another shape that I'm going to align with this. Now you may have noticed that I have left out this space. Now, if you make a mistake like this, you can always fill it up with another. I know I said that don't go too small, but there are still a few exceptions. Now, again, aligning.
Few minutes later.
So I've finished decorating the second skull, and now you may have noticed that I have left some space in between the skulls there. So first I'm going to fill that up, then I'm going to decorate the first skull. And there it is. I hope you liked it. Please leave a like and please subscribe.